Now, when it comes to ashwagandha, I just recently started taking ashwagandha, maybe not even a year ago, and I use it off and on. You can order this offline from many places. So this is ashwagandha root capsules, and it's a herbal supplement, and these are just the capsules here. They are not big at all, and the serving on these, one capsule per day. You can take it with or without food. It doesn't cause any stomach irritations or stomach upset when I take them. And this has 475 milligrams of the powder in these capsules. I feel like they work really well for me. And a lot of people don't know, but there are a lot of benefits to using ashwagandha as a natural supplement. I mean, everything from cognitive function, helping you with memory, depression. It helps you to get to sleep at night. It helps with several conditions. We're talking about helping with blood sugar levels. If you're diabetic, we're talking about helping to lower cortisol levels. If you're under stress or your body under stress, you don't even know it. You can't figure out why you can't lose those last 10 to 20 pounds. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Supplements like this would help you to get closer to reaching your goals. Not to mention a lot of people out there who are coming up nowadays having issues with trying to conceive and fertility. It is also great for that, and just a whole slew, a whole laundry list of benefits. You guys can go and do your own research. I'll include some links in my description if you want to look more into it. But this is one you definitely don't want to sleep on. If you're using any type of supplement over the counter like that, or a natural supplement, it's going to take time for your body to get adjusted and used to it, get it in your system before you will start to see results or feel like you'll benefit from it. And I would say anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks is where you should start to notice, where you would look for to notice a difference if you're taking something like this, a natural supplement. And that's what I base my experience off of. And I would have to say that my results have been good for me. It does help to contribute to my energy levels. And that's one of the main reasons I use it, for energy and to help with cognitive function. Help me to wind down and get a better quality sleep at night, because there was a point of time where I used to not get good sleep. I mean, I would wake up throughout the night 3, 4 times during the night just to get up to use the bathroom, tossing and turning. I mean, just not getting good enough quality of sleep. Not to mention, I used to wake up randomly throughout the night. All of a sudden, I'm up here, sitting up here in a pool of sweat, and I'm like, what am I? Why am I having night sweats? So it's things like that that made me to realize that I need to figure out how to address some of these issues, because who knows what the issue is. You go to the doctor, you get your blood test done, everything comes back fine, but you're still having symptoms and experiencing things like this, and you don't know where it's coming from, what's causing it. So what do? It could be hormonal imbalances. As we get older, we know that your hormones shift a lot, and it could cause symptoms like that. And so that's something that I started to look into, and I wanted to go ahead and address. Also, not to mention that with me battling having low energy levels over time, some days I would wake up feeling like I was still tired after getting a full night's rest. And I mean, this just things like this. I was like, I can't keep doing this, and I can't function like this. I'm not having a good quality. My life, the quality of my life was declining because I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like going anywhere. I had my interest in doing things was low, and I just didn't want to continue to live my life like that. I say that all to say that that's what led me to decide to go ahead and try something that's more natural to see what results I get. It is also classified as an adaptogen, which means that it helps the body to adapt to stress. So when we talk about stress, it's going to be good at helping the body to control cortisol levels. A lot of people don't know that cortisol is linked to stress, and which is linked to the body holding on to a lot of stubborn body weight and belly fat and things like that. So it goes really deep. It has a lot of health benefits that I think that you should definitely look into if you're interested. It's good for everything from physical health, mental health, emotional health, a full broad spectrum of ailments that it will help to get the body recover from. And there are many studies out there that shows that it helps with lowering the cortisol levels. Not only that, it studies out there that show that it helps with your energy levels, and it also helps to improve your hormones in your body. I took like one capsule per day in a regular 8-ounce glass of water. I took it with or without food. It doesn't seem to have any issues with my stomach, and I was just trying to focus on remaining consistent with staying on the schedule, because that's one thing for me. I know trying to remember to take this and take that, it's just a lot of stuff going on. I didn't stress myself out as far as putting myself on a hardcore schedule with taking it. Pretty much nothing really happened right away. I still felt tired. I still felt like I needed a little bit more energy, still feeling a little bit drained throughout the end, but especially midday. Midday crashes is what I was doing like on a daily basis. Coming home, fixing something to eat, not even an hour later, crash. Somewhere between week 2 and week 3, somewhere like in between up to day 15 and onward, is where I started to notice I had a little bit more energy, a little bit more clarity. I started to be able to focus a little bit more at work. Before, I would crash in the morning when I got to work good. I was still feeling sleepy. My energy was still not all that much improved, but I could tell that was getting a little bit better, especially in the afternoons. I didn't feel so sleepy after work. I figured that if I can lower my cortisol levels, that meant for me that I'm going to be less stressed, and that's going to help me to focus more and have a more productive, happier day at work. Ashwagandha is also good with supporting the mitochondrial function, and that's located within our cells, which is basically known as the powerhouse of the cells. It produces energy. Coming up on week 4, as we're getting close to the 30-day mark, that's where I started to really notice more of a difference. When I woke up naturally in the morning, I felt a little bit more energized. I didn't feel as sluggish, like I needed more sleep. I just felt like I could focus a lot longer at work, and I didn't have the midday crash that from 2 to 5 p.m. window where I will automatically just crash whether I was at work or at home. I noticed that that window started to be less and less. Also, I did notice that my mood while being at work, I was a little bit cranky. I'm usually cranky in the mornings because I'm still like trying to get my body awake. When I get to work in the morning, I don't want to say anything. I'm just push until about close to lunchtime, and then I'm a little bit more energized. Well, this started not to be the case the longer I stayed on taking the ashwagandha. I felt a little bit more energized, a little bit more upbeat, and a little bit more friendlier at work. I said all that to say, would I still continue to take ashwagandha? Yes, 100% I will. I won't take it every day, but I will take it sparingly here and there whenever I feel like I need to work on increasing my energy levels. My advice to you is that if you are thinking about taking something like ashwagandha, talk to your doctor first, of course, because you might be having to deal with some side effects if you're on medications, and it could be some drug interactions there that your doctor may need to discuss with you and that you may need to be aware of. Thank you for supporting my channel, and go ahead and watch the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.